stars begin to hide. Her trembling heart beats soft inside, afraid of what she feels, afraid of what she feels. The moonlight falls across her face, revealing wounds she tried to erase. But she still stands in this quiet place, searching for a reason to breathe. And she feels a shadow whispering her name, and she knows she's not the one to take the blame. It's Luna's cry in the dark, echoing deep in her heart, soft like a whisper, sharp as a spark, a voice that tears her world apart. Luna's cry in the dark, still calling her to rise. She remembers when the world felt kind, before the storms clouded her mind. Now she walks through the ties that bind, trying to break free tonight, break free tonight. The night embraces every tear, every truth she couldn't bear to hear. But even through her she feels it clear, there's strength beneath her fear. And she feels the pull of something she can't deny, and she knows her soul was never meant to die. It's Luna's cry in the dark, echoing deep in her heart, soft like a whisper, sharp as a spark, a voice that tears her world apart. Luna's cry in the dark, still calling her to rise. Let the shadows fall, let the night unfold. She's done hiding stories she never told. Her trembling voice grows brave and bold. I won't fade anymore. The moon above begins to glow, reflecting strength she didn't know. She feels her inner light start to show. She's ready to let go. Luna cries, but I still rise, I still rise, still rise. Becomes a friend again, a quiet place to find her strength. She breathes and stands within its range. It's Luna's cry in the dark, echoing deep in her heart, soft like a whisper, sharp as a spark, a voice that tears her world apart. Luna's cry in the dark, still calling her to rise. Luna's cry becomes her guide, leading her through the darkest night. it would know where I belong. I'm learning how to let you go while your warmth keeps pulling up. Shadows wrapped in warm light, slowly fading into sight. I keep healing, I keep hoping as the night gives way to day. Shadows wrapped in warm light, never truly fading away. Silent love, shadows calling me. She walks through a memory she tried to forget. Echoes of promises softly upset. The ghost of his voice lingers like regret, fading but still alive, still alive. Her heart beats slow in the evening air, holding the weight of a love unfair. But even broken souls learn to repair. She's finding her own light again, and she feels a trembling truth beneath the pain. And she knows she can rise through it again. From the shadows of a silent love, she's learning how to breathe above the hurt that kept her trapped enough to lose the voice she once dreamed of. Shadows of a silent love still whisper in her bones. She held on tight to a fading flame, believing forever would stay the same. But yesterday's fire doesn't carry blame. It just teaches her to grow, teaches her to grow. She looks ahead through the gentle night, feeling her pulse regain its fight. And though the tears blur every side, she's stronger than she knows. And she feels the courage rising deep inside. And she knows she'll outgrow the hurt she hides. From the shadows of a silent love, she's learning how to breathe above the hurt that kept her trapped enough to lose the voice she once dreamed of. Shadows of a silent love still whisper in her bones. Let the silence fade, let the night unfold. She's done clinging to the lies she was told. Her heart breaks free from the heavy hold. I deserve more, I deserve more. Every tear she cried in vain becomes a river that carries her pain. Now she rises through the storm and rain. She rises once again. She steps into the night renewed, finding grace in the solitude. Her spirit shifts in quiet mood. From the shadows of a silent love, she's learning how to breathe above the hurt that kept her trapped enough to lose the voice she once dreamed of. But the shadows slowly fade away, replaced by light of a brighter day. She walks ahead with truth that stays. She's stronger than her yesterdays. Shadows of a silent love no longer hold her down. No longer hold her down. Silent love, your shadows gone. I move on tonight. She walked through the silence of an empty room, where shadows whisper stories of a fading truth. Her trembling hands still reach for the moon. Though the night feels far, the night feels far. Fragments of the past still haunt her eyes, memories wrapped in quiet lies. But she keeps standing through the cries, learning who she really is. And she feels a heartbeat fighting through the haze. And she knows she's stronger than her yesterdays. With the broken wings of yesterday, she still tries to fly through the pain, falling down but not erased. She rises through the scars she made. Broken wings of yesterday can't keep her on the ground. She once believed she'd never heal again, drowning softly in the world she kept within. But every tear becomes a wandering flame, a guide to pull her through, pull her through. The weight she carried for so long starts to feel like it doesn't belong. She breathes in deep, becoming strong as her voice begins to rise. And she feels can still fly tonight. City lights are fading as I walk through a quiet dream. Your voice is like a shadow flowing gently through the scene. The wind carries your memory like a whisper on my skin. I follow every heartbeat, hoping it might lead to you. Soft echoes of the night, calling me through silver light. I keep waiting, I keep reaching for a warmth that feels like home. Soft echoes of the night, tell me I'm not alone. The silence grows around me like a tide that pulls me slow. Your name drifts through the darkness in a tone I used to know. I try to chase the meaning of the love we couldn't hold. I listen to the stillness, hoping it will speak of you. Soft echoes of the night, calling me through silver light. I keep waiting, I keep reaching for a warmth that feels like home. Soft echoes of the night, tell me I'm not alone. If I close my eyes and breathe, I can feel you near again. Like a dream I can't awaken, you're the calm within the pain. Soft echoes of the night, pull me gently toward the light. I keep dreaming, I keep holding to the love you left behind. Soft echoes of the night, still whisper in my I feel the shadows rising, softly curling in my chest. A spark ignites within me, flame I cannot suppress. The night surrounds in silence, yet I'm burning all inside. Every heartbeat whispers gently, pulling me toward the light. Falling into quiet fire, losing all my fear and desire. I keep trembling, I keep yearning for the warmth that heals the scars. Falling into quiet fire, burning softly in the dark. Your memory is a candle, flickering in empty halls. I reach for distant embers, tracing echoes through the walls. The air is thick with longing, and the sparks begin to rise. Every sigh becomes a rhythm, leading me back to you. Falling into quiet fire, losing all my fear and desire. I keep trembling, I keep yearning for the warmth that heals the scars. Falling into quiet fire, burning softly in the dark. If I let go, I might fly through the ashes of goodbye. Yet this fire keeps me breathing in the silence of the night. Falling into quiet fire, letting go of what I require. I keep dreaming, I keep burning for the love that lights my heart. Falling into quiet fire, an ember glowing in the dark. Burning, burning inside. She wakes up to another quiet day, holding dreams that slip too far away. A trembling hand still try to pray for a love she couldn't save, couldn't save. Every whisper echoes in her mind, every memory frozen in time. But she keeps walking through the fragile lines, searching for a spark again. And she feels the fire she buried long ago. And she knows it's time steps into the wind with steady breath, fighting shadows she once thought were death. And though her soul is tender underneath, her strength begins to reveal. And she feels the pulse of the fire she feared to hold. And she knows her story's meant to unfold. Inside her burning velvet heart, a flame still dances in the dark, soft as a whisper, fierce as a spark. She's rising from the ashes of her scars. Her burning velvet heart is glowing once again. Let the night fall, let the thunder cry. She's done letting her fears define her life. She breathes in deep and lifts her eyes. I'm stronger than the pain I left behind. Velvet softness mixed with flame, a fragile strength she finally claims. Let the world remember her name. Let the world remember her name. Her heart was shattered, now it beats again. Her tears once drowned her, now they help her stand. The fire she feared now rests in her hands. She's learning who she is again. Inside her burning velvet heart, a flame still dances in the dark, soft as a whisper, fierce as a spark. She's rising from the ashes of her scars. Her burning velvet heart is glowing once again. Burning velvet heart inside her chest, healing all the wounds she once suppressed. She walks through darkness, glowing bright, a warrior born from endless nights. Her burning velvet heart finally beats in peace. Finally beats in peace. Let it burn. Let it burn. Her velvet heart returns. I hear your quiet footsteps walking through my fading dream. Your shadow softly lingers like a memory I can't release. The night is but your warmth still pulls me. Every breath becomes a tremble, every thought returns to you. Trace the broken moments through the spaces you once filled. Your voice remains inside me, like a fire that won't stay still. I reach for fading sun, the night keeps holding on. Every tear becomes a story, every story leads to you. Whispers beneath my heart, calling out your name in the dark. I keep falling, whispers beneath my heart, still calling out in the dark. I keep dreaming, I keep reaching for a love that won't depart. Whispers beneath my heart, all the pieces of my aching Roses fall in the rain, in the rain. She walks the streets where memories remain, holding on to words she can't explain. Every heartbeat feels heavy with pain, but she keeps moving on, keeps moving on. Raindrops fall like tears she used to hide, tracing stories from the storms inside. She lifts her face as the world collides, searching for a stories told. She's finding pieces she let go. She's finding her soul. She takes a breath and stands again, letting go of all she's been. The storm becomes her closest friend. She's like roses in the rain, soft but strong through every pain. Falling down but she remains, growing where the shadows fade. Roses blooming in the dark, carrying her fragile heart. Every tear becomes a spark, lighting up her hidden parts. Roses in the rain, finally bloom in peace. Ooh, bloom in peace. Bloom in peace. Roses in the rain, still blooming through the pain. The night is growing quiet and the streets are turning cold. I'm walking through the memories we made when we were bold. Your laughter in the distance still echoes like a flame, a light that burns so brightly now only shadows say your name. I try to hold the pieces of the things we used to be, but time keeps moving forward and it's pulling you from me. Fading lights of yesterday, slowly drifting far away. Every moment slips like rain, falling through my hands again. I still feel you in the gray, where the winds of longing stay. But all that's left of us today are fading lights of yesterday. We stood beneath the sunrise with our hearts so open wide, believing every heartbeat would forever stay aligned. But promises get broken and seasons always change. Now I'm left with empty echoes in a world that feels so strange. I reach into the silence just to find a trace of you, but every time I call your name it fades into the blue. Fading lights of yesterday, slowly us someday. Your shadow always seems to stay in every dream that comes my way. You shine in quiet shades of gray, but all we were has slipped away, like foggy whites of yesterday. Soft like the fading glow of memories in the rain. Every step I take still leads me back to you, like shadows of the past that never fade from view. I try to let you go, but the night keeps pulling me back into the places where a fire deep within. Even in the silence, you're the song I can't erase. A melody of love that time cannot replace. I try to walk away, but my heart won't let me flee. You're the ghost of every dream that still lives inside me. Whispers in the midnight sky, calling out your name tonight. Every star reminds me why I still dream you're by my side. Though the world keeps turning slow and the winds of time still blow, I can't escape the reason why. I hear you in the midnight sky. Maybe someday I'll learn to finally let you go, but tonight the moonlight sings a truth I've always known. Whispers in the midnight sky, calling out your name tonight. Even though we said goodbye, I still feel you deep inside. Every memory, every sigh still echoes in the midnight sky.